All right, welcome everybody. So we are going to talk about how to increase your sales on your funnel. So exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the whiteboard app now, and I'm going to actually show you what you should be doing to increase the amount of money that people spend on your sales funnel so you can make more money, it costs you less in ads, and everything's pretty smart and cool. So let's head over right now, and we'll catch you in a minute. Alright, so welcome back everybody. So we are going to start off with some pretty basics. So what we want to start with, what a typical sales funnel looks like. So let's go ahead and put something in. So we're going to have a opt-in page, and we also then want an order page. Right, okay, so this is how I normally set it up. So we're going to start off by, we're going to send traffic however we send that to the start of your sales funnel. So that is going to go from here, and it's going to go to an opt-in, and then people are going to then get a chance to, oops, they don't want to do that, hang on. Then people are going to get the opportunity to go ahead and buy something, right? So what is the first mistake that people do? The first mistake that people do then is they have this thing going on, right? And that is the first mistake. So what do we do instead of this? Well, what we need to do is we need actually to try and increase the amount of money that people will go ahead and buy. So what we can do is on our order page, we can actually add in what we call an order bump. So I'm just going to head over to Clickfunnels now and show you what that looks like. Okay, so we are back, and what we're looking at here is inside of one of my own funnels. So what I've got is I've got a sales page here where I'm actually taking the order straight away. So I don't have an opt-in, I'm going straight for the sale. So what I do is I use a two-step order. So two-step order page. So effectively this is kind of like an opt-in here. So they opt in and then they can go ahead and go over and actually place an order. Now, the cool thing about this is now this is a low ticket item, so I can actually then increase the average order value by going straight over here. I'm going to hit in settings, and I'm going to show the settings for, let's go over to step 2, and I want to see step 2. There we go. So step 2, right. So at the moment, that will be automatically updated with the price that I'm selling my product for, and across at the bottom here, they can add what they call an order bump. So I can immediately increase the amount of money that people are spending with me by adding in something really simple. And in this case, at the moment, I've got something here which is like a $7 product. So it's digital product, so it doesn't cost me anything to produce. I've already produced the video, so people will get that automatically by email if they go ahead and buy this. So that's really cool. So that is one way to naturally increase the amount of money that you're getting straight away on your front end of your sales funnel. Let's go back to the whiteboard again and have a look and see what else we can do. All right, so we're back into the whiteboard now. So we've got our order page here. So we are going to do this, and then we're going to put that plus order bump. Excellent. So straight away we know that we can actually make more money through this funnel just by adding that order bump there. So it may be something small, it may be something higher, whatever it is something which tags straight onto the original order that you're getting or that people are buying from you in the first place. So it makes sense for them to go ahead and buy that. So what else can we do to increase? Well, here we go. We're going to try something else. And does it have that? Yes, it does. So we are going to scrub that out of the way, and we are going to add in an upsell. So now we can actually go from them purchasing on here, grabbing the order bump, and then instead of going to a thank you page, they can actually go ahead and get an upsell. So the upsell is really cool because you can do just a one upsell. So you can do upsell 1, or you could actually go ahead, if people say no to this, they can actually do this, which is really cool. Let me just show you what this looks like. Hang on. You can actually then do a downsell. And in some cases, it may be just that you do a cut down version of what the upsell was originally, or you could actually go ahead and Let me just finish off this little bit because I like doing these little arrows and stuff like this. So it may be a cut down version of what you were selling on that, or I've noticed people like doing a payment plan. So if you've got something which is like maybe $197, you can say, okay, well, I don't want you to leave right now without this. It's super valuable. How about we do 2 payments of $99? And then people will say, okay, well, maybe I'll go for that. You'll get higher conversions from your funnel overall if you do offer the downsell option as well, because you're not losing people at this point. So what else can we do then? Well, we can go straight to the thank you page if we want, or we can just add in another one. Oh, this is because I've got too many things going on. So let's just get rid of some of this stuff here. These are other things that I was working on. So let's scrub that out. I may just edit this out the video, but who knows? That's just about traffic, which is really cool. Right, so we're going to go to this. So we know that was it's upsell 1, and maybe in some cases we do a second upsell. So then we've got that there, and again, because we are trying to maximize the amount that we can actually get from each individual funnel, we are going to do the downsell again. Does that make sense? So we're going to make sure that when people go ahead and click this, oh gosh, I don't know what I did there. Bear with me. Or don't you just love videos when you're trying to work something out? That will point back up to there. So if people come through, they go ahead to the order, they get the order bump, they go to upsell 1. If they say no, they can go to a downsell. If they still say no, that's when they can head out to the thank you. If they say yes, they go to upsell 2, or if they say yes to the downsell number 1, they go up to here. If they say no to that, then of course then they can go down to downsell 2, and we're going to rename these so that we know exactly what we're talking about, so it makes sense. Right, okay, is everybody getting this so far? Yeah, just drop a comment in under the video if this starts making sense. If you're confused or something and you got a question, then fire that away as well. Super important. So we have covered a couple of ways of making sure that we get more money out of the funnel. Adding an order bump, adding an upsell, adding a downsell, adding a second upsell, adding a second downsell if needed, and then we head out into the thank you page. Now, this thank you page can look slightly different. So what you can do is 2 things. On the thank you page, you can actually include what we call an offer wall. Now, there is another video on the channel about creating an offer wall, so I'll make sure I'll link in the comments below. But an offer wall is essentially kind of like your checkout page where it says, thank you very much for everything you bought. This is brilliant. Here, check out some more offers. So you might have 1, 2, 3 more offers where people can then jump out and go and buy something else, which is relative to what you've already got. Or the preferred way of doing it, and things that have shown massively successful, is you could actually include a webinar on that to a high ticket sale. So you could go from something over here, which is like maybe so anything between $20, $30, upsell 1 maybe $200, upsell 2 could be like $500, and on your thank you having a webinar which you can actually sell something which is much higher ticket. Now it could be your product or it could be an affiliate product, it doesn't really matter, but the main thing is that you're getting more sales all the way through. So you could go for something which is like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 on this thank you page, and it sounds crazy, but these things are proven to work. Everyone else is doing it, so why not you as well? So that's kind of like what's going on right now. And what I prefer to do is I'm cutting out this and I'm sending my traffic directly here. So let's go and have a look at the page that I've set up, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so now we're back on the actual start of the funnel itself. So what I've said to you before is what I've done is combine the opt-in and the sales page into one. So what we've got is we've got something at the top here, which obviously calling out people that I'm interested in actually marketing to. These are my customers. These are the people that I want to actually get involved in. And this is basically explaining what it is. There's a video explainer there as well. And then go ahead and put the contact details in. And then once they've clicked that, then that's when they get to put their billing details in, and that order bumps on there. So does that make sense? Yeah, excellent. Good stuff. And it's always nice to put some little testimonials there and talking about a little bit more logically about what people are going to get. So you're tying up the whole point of it. You've got logical buyers, emotional buyers, and adding a little bit of scarcity in there as well. So that will help increase the opt-in rates and sales rates on your sales page itself. So next we're going to go and have a look at the upsell page, which I've put together. So let's take a look at this now. All right, so now we are on the upsell page. So what I've done is I've actually put a short video together, sort of explaining that the training is going to come out. So in my case, it's a 7-day affiliate marketing bootcamp. It's going to be sent out by email. I'm asking them to check all their folders and spam folders and all that sort of thing, and also maybe send me a reply back to actually make sure they got it. Now what that does is starts white labeling my email address to their service provider so that they still keep getting them delivered. So it increases your average delivery rate on your emails, which of course is fantastic for when you want to send them more marketing messages further down the line. So what have we got? We've got basically, this isn't like a, oh, you bought something and then they leave. This is something like, oh, okay, we've got something else. And I've got something really simple on this one. There's not a lot to it on this one. And I could go in much greater detail and have a whole bunch of stuff down the bottom here explaining why they should get this. And maybe that's something I will include later. But I can actually straight away increase my cart value there by another $37. So, or they can go ahead and click the no thanks, and then they go to that downsell that we mentioned before. So that would be, that's where they are now, and then they could go to the downsell. And at the moment I don't have a second upsell. I go straight into here where I can then send them off into other affiliate programs if I want, or ask them to buy another product. So that in a nutshell kind of like covers how to actually increase the amount of money people are spending on your sales funnels. It works. A lot of the most successful internet marketers out there are doing it. So why not copy, but model what works? This is working now. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and drop a subscribe there, drop a heart, drop a comment, all that good stuff. And we'll speak to you again soon.